Hey, old fart. How are you doing today? Okay, we are going to try to finish this up today. Or we swap over to Zelda. Little under the weather. I'm sorry to hear that. I get it. Still not feeling too great myself. At this point, I think it's mostly just allergies. Yeah, I was gonna ask, how's your full week been? What was your weekend? You played the Modern Warfare 3 campaign? Yeah, it was fun enough, I guess. It was just very short. What'd you think of it overall? Do we have anything I want to buy from you? I don't think so. Oh no, I need 3,000. So I can upgrade my swords again. Forgot about that. Almost wasted that. Took almost all weekend. You started on veteran. Damn. How long did it take you on veteran? Like, do you have any idea how many hours? Got a weekend with the game at least. Yeah, look at that. Hey, Dadly Dude, Stark. Yes, I did mention Enshrouded. I guess you've started that. How are you guys doing today? Might as well explore a couple places real quick before we run off to the Tower of Silence and what is probably our last main objective. Ugh. Enshrouded does look fun. It looks like a kind of more polished and prettier Valheim to me, but I haven't watched enough of it. I'm trying not to get too excited about it because I know my PC couldn't really handle it. But it is apparently coming to console, and they do have crossplay planned for it. I looked into that out of curiosity. So, I'm pretty excited about the prospect of that. Whoa. Yeah, the combat looks really good. Like, especially for a survival game. Combat is usually like an afterthought and kind of just barely there. And Shrouded looks pretty damn good. Oh. Jumping in the dark. Did I? Magic is very powerful. I haven't really seen much magic. I haven't watched too much of it. It's been between that and watching a little bit of the Suicide Squad game. Oh, speaking of, how are you planning on getting that Yield Fart? Have you decided? I think I'm gonna at least give it a try. Stark is apparently picking it up, right? Hello. Still isn't the last one, huh? Reza was a fierce warrior dedicated to protecting Persia and his little brother Bijan. He intended to serve his people of Persia until his dying breath, and then he did. Yeah. What's the whole game of Suicide Squad? It's kind of a looter shooter, I guess, with a lot of live service stuff. They're trying to, it's WB trying really hard to make a live service game like Destiny, but the gameplay itself looks fun. 4 characters that all play pretty damn different from what I've seen. Wait a few days. I will say most of it looks to be already dealt with, the old fart, because of the early access. But I'm with you on that. I don't think there's too much else to patch at this point in terms of major issues. And no, Deadly Dude, it's nothing like Overwatch. It's got an open world with, like, an open mission story structure. But it's designed for co-op up to 4 players. I thought I missed this room. The core gameplay does look pretty fun. Each of the characters between Harley, King Shark, Captain Boomerang, and Deadshot all look to play very differently. They're gonna have different guns and grenades and equipment and stuff. Melee weapons, of course. And talent points and stuff to spec your character the way you want them to be. All that typical stuff you kind of expect. That style of game. God, these things. Unless I didn't get to one of those treasures, and I'm wondering how I get to that one, considering there doesn't look to be a room that connects. It must be past an illusory wall. Well, not here. It's not MMO style. It's definitely instance, like Remnant, or, you know, any typical co-op game. It's one person hosting, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they have any sort of dedicated server set up for it. It's not even attempting to really do the pseudo MMO thing that Destiny does. Which, good, as far as I'm concerned. I don't really feel like that adds much to the experience. I do so wish I could just scroll around on the map and pick where I want to go. I don't remember what most of these locations are. Nice, Deadly Dude. It'll be cool if you picked it up. Be fun to play. I'm gonna be trying it at least. I don't know how much content. Vincent, can you not? One sec. Need to turn the chair actually for him. I don't know how much content the game is going to have long term. Like, it's a live service game, so they're going to be supporting it through updates, of course, and I think a lot of that is supposed to be free, while the cosmetics are where most of the money comes from. Oh, geez, he wasn't quite bad. He was gonna be. How do I... Alright, one sec. Let's get some treats for Vincent. So comfortable and then flies out of the chair. Come on, buddy. I know. You're so very excited. Good boy. Good boy sitting down. There's one. One more, bud. Good boy. That's it. Just two. Two at a time. Oh boy. Yeah, you want to sniff my fingers, I know. Any crumbs? Quite know what I'm supposed to do here. It just comes back. And he's right back on my desk. Well, he wasn't quite before, but now he actually is. You don't get more. Vincent. Get in the chair. Oh, is that what he said, Mackenzie? Very fresh. I put him in the chair and he just flops over and tries to whack at my hand. I don't have a clue. Shit. Yeah, Deadly Dude, if you picked it up, we'd have 4. They seem to have toned down the live service stuff a little bit. Because that was one of the biggest complaints when the game was first kind of leaked and showed off. Like, God, I don't know, what was it, like 6 months to a year ago? It just looked to be riddled with the things. Hey, Bard, how's it going? Jeez. Like, I think, like, maybe... I don't know. Alright, let's just keep going for now, then. Yeah, everything I've seen, it looks pretty fun, just from a core gameplay perspective. It seems to be very well written. I've tried not to spoil too much, but I've seen a good few cutscenes and stuff now. They're pretty funny. It's definitely got its comedy edge, of course. I mean, the subtitle of the game is literally Kill the Justice League, and it does seem like that's actually what you're gonna do. But I haven't wanted to spoil any of those big moments. Ah, crap. Yep. There we go. Where is the tower? Yes, that's the closest. That's what fancy goat. I'm just hoping the core story is at least somewhat substantial. Always a little worried with live service games if they kind of to just, you know, plan to kind of pad out the content they have over long release periods and just not give you a full story experience with the base game. That is a very typical live service thing to do. I guess we will see. How do I get in there? That's the way out. Ah. I'm well over 3,000 now. Let's get going to the Tower of Silence, I think. I want to be able to finish this today, and I have no idea when Dan is going to be available. Swapping over to Zelda, because my thought is maybe we can finish up multiple games today. I want to at least be somewhat close to the end. I think this is the last major area of the game. Before the final boss fight area, wherever that ends up being. So many angry birds. I kind of hope there's a fast travel up here just so I can go back and buy my swords. Reversal in this game has just gotten so good, too. Now I have pretty much everything unlocked. So weird that they even let you get up here when you can't really do too much without this. Whatever that is. Door does not open.
Here you are again.
Sargon, my father. I see his face. I see myself standing there. My father is dead, murdered.
I'm sorry, Vara.
And
That did happen.
I know of the other one. Sargon, you told me to control my power, and I did. But the other me, he didn't learn. He lost himself.
Each of us has our own path to travel. It's the choices along the journey that decide who we are.
But Sargon, I have no path. I leap across time, and yet I'm still a boy. I'm a traveler who can leap, and yet I'm still stuck in the same place.
Maybe not, Vara. Maybe it's a path you can't see yet. A better one.
Yeah, we'll see about that. It's not going to touch the ground anymore. Ooh, what? Oh. What? Another entrance into the forge?
Welcome. Do you wish something?
That's so random. That does really feel like, hey, buy some final upgrades. You're getting close. Oh, there we go. Plus 4 swords. Massive increase in sword damage. And I think it's done, yeah. No more, like, pending upgrades. They're as strong as they can get. It's a little weird that that's there. Oh. Okay, so there is no ground. Is this just... Okay, there's definitely something down here. Aha. Statuette of God Vayu. God of Wind sweeps away evil spirits. Okay. Do wish the collectibles did something. It's like the other cosmetics in this game, the damn like skin options. I just don't really care. Neither thing feels very appropriate for a Metroidvania. Huh. On my way back. Ground? There's ground. What the fuck is... Why? Why does this exist? Ow. They copied that from Hollow Knight. Not a whole lot in this area. Very little ground to speak of. Like none down here. How's it going, AJ? Ow. I'd hear it. Not too bad. Another hectic, busy week. I say week, but this because each day has felt like a week lately. Okay, where am I going? Yeah. Ah. What's this? Arrows become flaming arrows. Cool. I will say I'm excited to potentially finish up Zelda today, but we'll see if that actually happens. Means we might have some Hollow Knight next week, AJ. Where the hell do I go? It says this is a return spot. There's nowhere else to go. Unless I go... I didn't actually try using my new abilities in the door. This seems to be pretty closed off otherwise. How close are you to that 100K, by the way? Yeah, I should have guessed. I'm stupid. Use my new pulling thing to pull the key thing off. That's my way out of here, up at the top. You're new. .3, you're getting there. I am curious if the game I'm thinking of is what you have decided upon. Jump. I can. No, that. Alright, that's all that is down here. So we had to have an ice area, of course. I'm only just realizing I haven't seen an ice area until now. Wouldn't be a Metroidvania without some sort of ice. Okay. Oh no, I might be bit. Oh, no, 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 come on, out of my way. Do you use your 205K, or do I treat it like an elixir in a Final Fantasy, or hold on to it until I really need it? I mean, do you have a particular game in mind, Deadly Dude? I'd say sure. If you ever wanted me to see me play League of Legends or something like that, that's probably not going to happen otherwise. As much as I did enjoy Arcane. Haven't finished it yet, but still am enjoying it. Does Hollow Knight not have an ice area? I guess not, huh? It's got a crystal area, which is close enough visually. I had a feeling. Likely Nox. Yeah, you've talked about that. A 100 times in a short time frame. He's done close, but eventually Deadly Dude just stops rewarding him. Got to keep him on somewhat of a diet. I was hoping there would be a damn tree somewhere. Oh, Yield Fart, have you thought about what characters you would want to play potentially? I think you had said Deadshot at one point. I don't know if you can play multiple duplicates of the same characters or not when you're playing co-op. I know you can swap on the fly between characters that aren't being controlled. Deadshot is your preference. Okay. He's the one character I haven't seen gameplay of so far. I've seen people play the other three. I'm curious how his traversal works. Harley's got the grappling hook. King Shark kind of just hulks around, jumping. Captain Boomerang's got a Speed Force teleport thing. Which I didn't even know that character had access to the Speed Force until I looked into it, because who the fuck cares about Captain Boomerang? I guess there's some people out there that probably do. He's been around since, like, the 50s or something. I had no idea he had such history with the Flash. Crap. Yeah, he does. At least slightly. I think it's one of those, like, he barely has any idea to tap into it and doesn't really know how or why he's using it type situations. My damage is so much better than it used to be. Go this way, or should I go the other way? I'm gonna go the other way. Yeah, what's this? I didn't even see the glint. Sacred object. Ornate bronze clasp once attached to prayer beads. A gift to help the dead pay the toll on the bridge to Chinbat, I guess. Hey. Is that 4? No, that's 2. And I mean, Deadly Dude, you could always, you know, just spend 100. If you've got 200,000, no, doesn't hurt spending 100,000 and still having the other 100,000. Okay, I think this is just another way up. Between you, AJ, and Valhub, a lot of people get into that 100K all of a sudden. And spending it. Oh, and Mackenzie. She spent hers but hasn't decided on a game yet. Ah, shit. Ah, that's so tricky. I have to... okay, you can't do another dash until you kind of reset by using this thing. Is this just... I don't know where I'm going. Into a spike wall, that's where I'm going. But I want to go up there. This sucks. Normally I'd just slide down that and then dash past, but can't do that. Can I jump on the back of those? Oh my god, it's awful. Yes. Okay, this kind of works. Oh, is it just for a fucking coin? It sure is. Got it. Ow. Fuck. All right. Look, there might have been another way up, but that's okay. Yay, tree. Ow. Jesus. Okay, this is the same area. I need to... Ah. Whoa. You have projectile? And you have a person in the coffin on your back. Because of course you do. This is gonna be ow. Interesting. Okay. Does it come in a set of 3? It sure does. Is there one up there? No. Ah, no. I guess there is a limit to the reach. Doesn't really look like it normally. Ow. I'm gonna die even though I have healing because I can't use it midair. Oh, there's still more of you left. Peruse was a political prisoner of Tomiris, but Adadashir saw something in him when Peruse brought it in his cell. Somehow convinced Tomiris that he could make a great defender of Persia out of him. Adashir was proven right. What? That's all this was for? Nothing down there. Ow. Okay, I guess I'm going left in the main room down here. Or down and around. Ah, everything is just beating the... Wow. Ever-living shit out of me all of a sudden. At least I'm not far. I want to go over here. I wanted to jump down. Don't squish me. I saw that coming. Ow. God, that's annoying. God, what? I need to land there so I can pull the thing. Maybe I don't? I don't know what the purpose of that one is then. Interesting. Oh, these chess puzzles. It looks to be a perspective puzzle. Now what? Ah. One more. That was simple as all hell. Oh, that means I'm only missing one more treasure for Architect's reward. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, Dan messaged me. 1 second. Okay. Oh, he did actually play some. Cool.
You found me. You found Camia.
It's every whack head.
The Tower of Silence. I only know of it by legend.
It is ancient, older than legends, by centuries and centuries. The rituals are very secret. All must be done exactly in order. It's the only way to evade the demons and stop them from taking the bodies.
What? I'm not sure what he's talking about exactly. Okay, so that loops around that way. I know where I'm going. Ah, that does not work. Yield Fart, you've been playing Enshrouded, right? That's what you were saying? Hello?
Hi, Sargon.
Yes,
Lend
map me,
your
please.
Eye of the Wonder.
You started it, okay. How much time have you put into it? Have you run into any sort of issues yet? Any bugs or anything? Fucking what? I had a feeling this area might be decent size, a lot more than the tower implies, but I did not expect there'd be that much more. It is technically early access. I'm kind of wondering. I haven't watched a whole lot of it. Okay, so you've only played about an hour so far. Okay, let me land. Yeah, as much as I am enjoying Pal World, I feel like I'd probably end up enjoying Enshrouded more with the looks of things. I like survival games a lot. It's just been a long time since one has actually fully grabbed me. Ah. But Enshrouded kind of looks like it could potentially be the one, depending on like what content is truly in there. Mechanically, it looks like a lot of fun. Lore, too, huh? Okay, I need to heal. I do like good lore. Actually, I know nothing about the setting. What is it? I mean, Valheim's obvious because it's Norse, but... I know nothing about Enshrouded setting. Ah! No more Ice Blade for you. Interesting. There an item up there? Or is that above me in a different floor? You're just getting your base set up, building things, etc. Yeah, of course. Here's the beginning like that. It's got full mining, right? Like you can dig into the ground however you like. I'm not sure if it's voxel based or not. Go this way. What is back there? That is so weird. It seems like a glitch. If I could see that from below. Oh, I can pick it up. Okay. Or a lost memory fragment. Fragment with scattered memory trapped in time. There's a faint sound of weeping. Horrible. Okay, well, this is my way back. That makes that easy. I know which way to go. Close to another whack tree. Three gongs. Time for their bodies to be rid of all flesh. Time for their souls to be judged at the bridge of Chinvat. Power of silence offers rest to the sovereigns of Persia in the twilight of their carnal life. 3 days for Rashnu to weigh their good and bad deeds. 3 gongs from the heights to make their legend resonate. When the gongs reach harmony, then the gate opens and the silence that escapes carries legend even further. Yeah, it made me walk up to that. I didn't do that. Okay, so you can't just go down with your hands or whatever. You probably need tools. I thought I saw somebody, like I said, I've watched very little gameplay, but I thought I saw somebody actually digging a tunnel through the ground and like rock. I've only watched a very little bit of it though. Now I'm second guessing myself on that. Three gongs. And fast travel. Good. Commoner and the King. She entered the kingdom as an ordinary person. She departed this world as a noble and beloved queen. No one knows Azdaha's origin as how she arrived at Mount Koth. Queen Azadeh, I guess, began as a humble herbalist, but her knowledge of healing quickly gained fame through Persia. King Darius fell ill. Though the doctors and scholars in the kingdom could identify the cause of his sickness, weeks of researching the roots of his illness, Asda unexpectedly appeared at the castle's gate and requested an audience with the king. Guards denied her entry, but one of the highest priests sensed a strong aura emanating from her and insisted that she see the monarch. She remained at the king's bedside for weeks, utilizing her understanding of nature and plants to care for him. He would recount tales of her travels and legend from the bygone era. Day after day, King Darius regained his strength. Day after day, his fondness for her grew. Fondness transformed to an admiration, and admiration blossomed into love. King Darius disregarded Asda's commoner status. In his eyes, she was a divine being sent to rescue him from illness. Regardless of the opinion of the court and his advisors, he believed she was destined to be his and bear his children. Queen Azadeh flourished, reigning as a paragon of benevolence and grace. Her people adored her, and she reciprocated their devotion. But tragedy struck when she perished in childbirth, leaving behind a bereaved kingdom and a grieving Darius, whose sorrow endured for years untold. He gave birth to a son, the sole living testament to King Darius' love for his Queen Azadeh. To this day, Persians continue celebrating Queen Azadeh. The commoners who rose from humble background to the rank of royalty demonstrated that for King Darius, one's characters held greater significance than lineage or bloodline. Any other dungeon in the larger ruins around? Who knows? I don't know. I'm really wondering now. You're no help at all. What do you mean, Alpha Dude? Oh, there's actually an enshrouded mechanic? I have not seen that. No. How are you doing, Alpha Dude? What are you aiming for, guy? Ah. Looks like a gong. That's one. Shit. Ow. Trying to avoid the damn enemy and I bump into the spikes. Over the 5-minute timer. Are there just good enemies to fight or valuables in those enshrouded areas or something? There's got to be some reason to want to go in them, right? Okay. Five minutes is definitely not a lot, but like you said, there's probably some way to make that longer. Ah. Illusory? Oh, that really looked like it might have been an illusory wall. I still gotta jump back up. Stop being greedy and just do it right. Certain types of materials that can only be found there. I guess with a crafting survival game, that would make sense. Yeah, I've seen the gliding mechanic. It looks really cool. I was really surprised the first time I saw it. Like, holy shit, that is legitimately fun looking for a survival game. Hey, Pulu. Dan is available. He's going to let me know when. He apparently also did play a little bit, but it sounds like he didn't find anything. He finished Dampes and Bobagia. The arrow's back sometimes, at least. No, that's just a hole. All right, Pulu. See you in a bit. Something's gonna be up here. Strong woman hides her tender heart. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Well, that's why I didn't go down that way. Must be gong number 2. Ow. Oh, I'm frozen. Completely lost myself because I was mid-slide frozen in the ground. Yeah, that is one I'm going to be keeping a close eye on. I don't know how long it's going to be, of course, before it comes to console. I'm sure by then they'll have added a lot of content to it. Glad they're already talking about console and crossplay. It's so nice to see that actually being a priority, especially with smaller developers. Though I guess I don't know how big Enshredded's team is. There we go. 2 gongs. Where be the third one? Must be down here. Okay. Yep. Those two are still active. I was a little worried I'd have to activate them all at the same time somehow. Thankfully, that does not seem to be the case. Okay, I can pull them down while in the air. I didn't think you could. But you had to be stable on the ground to pull. You have to hold down the grab button. Whoa! Jesus, that's... this is gonna be really tricky. I'm just gonna try to do... Less momentum. Jesus! Here we go. Get up there. Fuck. Okay. Oh, that was close. Made it. Fuck. Too many things freezing me. What you doing, Vin? Get more comfortable. I could really use some heals, especially since I'm probably gonna have to do another gauntlet fight to get this last gong. Ah. No. That goes so much higher than it looks like it does. Oh, AJ, how's your Hades journey going? You're still playing. That's such a unique and kind of special game. Which I guess shows, considering it's a developer that never makes sequels and they're making a sequel to it. Yeah, here we go. Me with no health. Activate a buff at least. Oh yeah, big damage. That was easier than I thought it would be. So the gong's down here. All right, 3 gongs. Open the way. Let me message Dan, because I just realized I never actually did it. Read his message in the preview. Oh. Got a ton to spend, too. I just don't know what I'd spend it on. There aren't really any more amulets that I want to upgrade, at least with the current slots I have. And I think I would need ingots to... Oh, there goes the door. I think I would need ingots to upgrade my bow. Upgrading my bow damage wouldn't hurt. Boom, entrance in the Tower of Silence. Yeah, I'm sure they take time crystals, Alpha Dude.
Welcome.
I just don't know where I'd find any of that here. Plus, I think Sargon's a bit too much of a goody two-shoes.
Welcome.
Get more arrows, sure. What are you playing these days, Alpha Dude? Let's just get some arrows. That will help at least. Anytime I've got a bunch of those one-hit shot freezing bastards around. There we go. Double arrows, maxed out. Yeah, I do need ingots to upgrade my bow. There's a lot of charms I wouldn't mind using, but I kind of like my current loadout. Oh yeah, you're an Eve player. I always found that game so fascinating, but I know it's not the kind of game I could actually play. Every time I see an article or something talking about it, I have to read it. You're going back to Cyberpunk too. Why? I think there's an update coming out, right? I have no idea what's included in it. Through the gong door. Oh yeah, you haven't finished it. I forgot you hadn't actually played it yet. Rituals for the dead. Upon divine instruction from our supreme deity, or Mazda, the enlightened prophet, Zarathustra has received guidance on the rightful manner of disposing the mortal vessel. When a Persian citizen leaves the world of the living, they deserve respect and honors. For their souls to cross the bridge of Shinvat, their body must first be freed from its carnal envelope. The body is placed in the open air in a tower of silence at a high altitude. Birds of prey strip it of all flesh. After the evisceration of flesh, the remaining bones shall be purified in ardent caress of the sun's rays until desiccated and rendered a gleaming white. Then they may be gathered and deposited within the sacred ossuary. Bow and reverence the celestial guardians, for their laws hold dominion on us all. Gaze upon their celestial dance, guiding our rituals and customs. Pleasant. Oh, it was a 13 gig bug fix. Wow, that's a lot for just bug fixes. At least they're still doing it, though. I mean, I give them full credit for that. What's this? See, Project Red is at least trying to win back their goodwill.
Father.
Yeah, no new
years have
content.
passed, and I'm still lost. I seek your guidance. I wish I knew your hardships of being a righteous king. I wish I had your courage. I hope I can be half the king you were. May you hear me and see me as I ascend. Sargon, will you come to pay your respects?
I'm here for you, Varan.
Kings don't have friends, and you won't give me your powers. Where does that leave us?
We're always in each other's path.
Then I'm sure you will find me again.
Oh? Don't fight him yet? Oh, wait. I fight his dad, don't I? The long dead king. Yup.
I smell the blood of a traitor.
King Darius.
I knew this day would come. To rise once more. Protect my son.
King of Kings. He is fucking tall. Okay, so they got me doing this in combat now. Whoa! That was dumb of me. So much reach on these attacks. Jesus. Oh yeah, I agree with that, Alpha Dude. It's such a good atmosphere. It gives me a lot of excitement for what they could do with a proper sequel.
Those who wish harm to Persia.
I love Cyberpunk when it's done right. And they got me the atmosphere right, at least. The world feels, you know, like a lived-in Cyberpunk universe. Should.
You shall not interfere with my son's
He
destiny.
defrosted himself. Jesus. Okay. He is all over the place. dodge through him, it seems. And his attacks cause burning. Is this a phase switch? I don't know what's happening. Nope, it's not. He's got the ice attack still. I'm really wondering if this is going to have a second phase or not. A full second health bar. They haven't done that yet. Ah. Holy shit, that's a... That was still active. I guess not.
Defeat for me was written. My duties done. My freedom won.
King Darius, I know what happened to you and to Varum. What Tamiris did, it was unspeakable.
Save this world. Save my son.
How do I save him?
I figured. The sword is the key.
May the gods have mercy on your soul, King Darius.
Key of Kings. And a heart container. Soma tree flower, whatever you want to call it. I will say I'm surprised that wasn't harder, but at the same time, I think part of it's my build. Because I'm spec'd to do as much damage in the air as possible. I was hitting him mostly off the ground. And it does feel like my damage is a lot higher than it could be. I was chunking him down pretty quick. Frozen Tomb, my dear friend, as I find myself immersed in celestial contemplation, my thoughts gravitate towards our esteemed King Darius. A question grips my mind. What cosmic forces brought this chilling wrath upon Mount Koth? And what truth lies behind the frozen veiled shout of his demise? They brought climactic transformation unfolding at the Tower of Silence fills me with fear. Never have these ancient ramparts been blanketed in such an ethereal white. A peculiar and unnatural barrier of ice now encases the tower, denying our Persian brothers access to the resting place of our beloved king. Something grievous must have befallen engendered such wintry manifestation. The cold that pervades the air seems to echo the torment of our king, malevolent curse that lingers over the citadel of Mount Koth. I pray Ahura Mazda to bestow mercy upon the souls of our reverend King Darius. May the heavens guide us, my friend, and may we unravel the enigma that surrounds our fallen king. Big bird. It's a cool fight, though. I did enjoy that fight. None of the bosses have been particularly challenging, except for that one early boss for the wrong reasons. part of that is because I found a good amulet combination. But yeah, now I think we're at the kind of point of no return. I suspect when we go into the palace, that's going to be our final fight. There might be one last area in there as well, but oh, look who it is.
Sargon, the corruption of this place is consuming you.
Not this place, Nate. It's the powers. They're not meant for mere mortals.
Is that why he's looking a bit beat up?
Gifts that are also a curse. Leave them then.
I have no choice. How else can I face Varum? It's the only way to end this. I just realized. For all the different paths of Sargon, this must be the single path we all share.
The different Sargons?
I have no choice.
Okay. It's interesting how this was set up. I wish I knew where that last treasure could be. I do think I'm only missing one now. One of the major treasures for the architect. I'm curious what her reward might be.
You talk about the path. What is mine?
One's path is like the sacred cypress of Abaku. A single stem, one life, has brought you to this sunrise. Along your path, the past has already been carved. It's unique. Now 1,000 branches are ahead of you, and on every branch 1,000 fruits, and in every fruit 1,000 seeds. One of these seeds will be your path.
Wow. That wasn't very helpful. We're so close, and I kind of think I should just go to the end. I think Dan may be ready kind of early today. Let's go here so I can save and rest. Since I like this game, I do think if I decide to try to 100% it, it's going to be off stream. I don't think I'm going to at this point, just because it's got some of those Ubisoft issues. But it's still a very good Metroidvania. Certainly the best game I've played from Ubisoft in quite some time. Not this way. And now I can actually use all this stuff. Get rid of these markers. Certainly does make traversing this shit a whole lot easier. Another craves legacy of power. It's over here. Wait, where's the battery? There it is. could just... Yeah, just do that. Hello? Another new NPC?
I believe I've met you before, but much younger. Even held you in my arms. Yes, yes, I did.
You must have me confused with someone else.
But it was you. That spark in your eye. I'm sure of it. And you seem perfect for my challenge.
Sure. Were you expecting me?
Anyone passing by, really. A perfect place to issue a challenge, don't you think? I'll release 3 magical bells, you see. High above, where no one can reach, except it takes patience, awareness of patterns, and ingenuity. Maybe... there's no one skilled enough for this. Never mind.
I survived Mount Calf. Try me.
Impressive. If you do this, I'll throw in a reward too.
Oh, God.
Well?
Is this going to be like the Path of Pain equivalent? The impossible climb. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Indeed. Show just how capable you are, young one. Ready?
There's no time limit, right? Oh, hell. Fuck. I can already see getting rewarded with a damn skin for this. Getting some pants. Oh, come on. I hate jumping on these. Fuck. And they make you have to wait before you can even start going up again. It'd be different if you could just hold against them. It wouldn't be so annoying. Keep having to jump like this. A lot of waiting, too, which at least the Path of Pain isn't. Well, there's one bell. Maybe this isn't that bad. I still am not going to be surprised at all if I get a skin. Fuck. Oh, I barely... This sucks. Bell number 2. No! Fuck! This is awful. At least it's not that long. It's not. Definitely not Path of Pain equivalent, but we're kind of going for that, clearly. So, one's at the very top, one's on the left, so one must be on the right. There it is. I'm trying so damn hard to not touch the top or bottom of these things. There it is. Oh god. Got all three. Holy shit.
Told you I was skilled.
Almost fell in the hole.
So you did. And a great demonstration at that. All three. Hand them over. You've earned a sense of accomplishment. And
Yeah, I swear if it's a pair of pants. No, it's an ingot. Alright, that's something. Third son, before venturing aimlessly through the labyrinth of Mount Kof, I held the esteemed position of a doctor, not just any doctor, but the finest in Persepolis. Oversaw the well-being of Tamiris' offspring, not a small task for non-Persian coming from a modest upbringing. Queen Tamiris had 3 sons, all of which I delivered and took care of. The first one succumbed to a strange ailment at the age of 12. Based on my analysis, suspected poisoning. Not particularly surprising, as royals often engage in the practice of poisoning one another. The second son met his demise at the tender age of 9 when he fell from a rampart in the castle, tended to his care for 3 days and before he ultimately passed away. However, it is the story of the third baby that remains the most perplexing mystery of my life to this day, the source of my ongoing misery. I attended to the birth and delivery of Tamiris' third son, a healthy baby boy with a strong bone structure and epitome of a future king. Yet the next day, when I returned to his routine health inspection, I noticed something profoundly peculiar. As I cradled the baby in my arms, I swear it was not the same child. The weight, the bone structure, nothing matched the infant I had delivered the day before. This was an entirely different baby. I can assure you, having delivered over 100 babies throughout my career, that I know what I'm talking about. I raised my concern and questioned the queen about this discrepancy. She dismissed my inquiries, insisting that only a mother can confirm the identity of her child. Let's confess, I have never seen her so enraged before. However, being a man of science, I refused to let this matter rest without an explanation. I knew she was lying. Persisted, pushing for the truth, but her anger only intensified. Within minutes, the Queen's Guard apprehended me and banished me from Persepolis. I was swiftly escorted to Mount Kof, with no opportunity to bid farewell to my family. I'm imprisoned within the confines of Mount Kof to ensure that I would never share this tale with anyone. Convinced that the true origin of the baby holds the key to this enigma, could the Queen be exchange the child at birth and attempt to conceal it from anyone? What could possibly compel a queen to engage in such a deceitful action? Yeah. I think that baby is Sargon. So you are the prince of the usurper fighting the true rightful heir prince. Cat litter is very expensive, Pulu. I'm right there with you. I hate it. I've been tempted to try to swap to like clay litter and such, the cheaper options, but it's not a simple process. All right, let's do this. I think it's time.
I do admire you, Sargon.
I think Dan is going to be ready soon too as well.
Help to get here.
He mentioned getting dinner. Oh, he is running out of checks too, apparently. They could put a break for dinner and they'll be good in theory. Okay, I'm gonna message him quick and then we'll do this. Yeah, this comes together.
So the summit of Mount Karth is where it will all play out.
Considering what Varum is after, he should be in the Hall of Divination by now.
I must stop him before he absorbs the heart of the Simorg.
And that power in the wrong hands could destroy Persia.
The
Could.
Simorg's feathers. I have some of them. I know they don't belong to someone like me.
Bloodline is not everything.
It's your actions that matter.
And look how Varum changed. You must defeat him, Sargon.
I'll try to save him first. It may be the last time we meet.
Sargon, bravery is what makes you immortal.
The fate of Persia depends on you.
You say so. You bought a new cat toy? He's like half afraid of it, but keeps chasing it. What kind of toy is it? Into the background. Royal corridors. There's not going to give me another fast travel, are they? It's fine. Jesus. If you did a combat gauntlet, clearly. Plushie on a string. Might be a little too big for him then if it's a decent sized plushie. Have you tried a laser pointer with him yet? It's usually a good cheap toy and they usually love it. Though Vincent's one of the first cats I've had that is not crazy about it. Cat treats can be expensive. You can get a nice cheap laser pointer for like $10. Jeez. Stop lighting me on fire. Yeah, every cat's a little different. Vincent likes physical things he can really get his paws around. Can't actually touch the laser pointer. He loses interest pretty quick. Now you turn your phone light on, he'll chase your finger. I mean, he's still a kitten anyway, so he's going to play with everything. One more tree. Oh, actual fast travel. Did get an ingot, so I probably should upgrade my bow at least once. Can do that much.
Welcome.
Well, it's probably twice the size of his old one, but it's much more durable. Oh, yeah, and I'm sure he's got those little kitten needles. Sharp little claws. Make sure you keep handling his paws, and you might need to clip his nails soon enough as it is. Just get him used to that, so he doesn't fight you once that's a thing. That's why Vincent's so good at being handled. Mackenzie didn't leave him alone when he was a little kitten. You can do just about anything to him and he doesn't complain. Yeah, you usually don't want to start kittens with catnip too young. Does seem like most toys are infused with catnip these days. Where is this? Here we are. Well, that's ominous. Giant beam of energy in the background.
Varum.
My father gave you the key to the palace, didn't he? Then you can enter the Hall of Divination, ready to face me, the older me, who has lost control.
You've seen your older self.
I just know he's there, and I don't want to be like him. Sargon, you're still my friend, are you?
I'll find a
The
way.
best thing you did was maul Vincent since he was a
you,
baby.
And I won't
Touch
give
his
up
feet,
on
look at
him.
his teeth and his ears, yeah. Just keep handling all the sensitive spots that cats tend not to like you touching. Get him used to that at a young age. There's that point of no return. Anything else here? Weird. Does look like this would open.
Are you ready to face my...
Sure, let's do it. It's time.
I've lost too much to trust the Samorg again. I can't believe in such a cruel god anymore.
The heart of the Simurgh.
With our powers combined as one, imagine all the good we could do for humankind.
Varum, no human is meant to wield such power.
I am no mere mortal. I am the first immortal. Sargon, you must understand. The Samorg's powers showed me the future. I saw our kingdom engulfed in flames. Our people suffering for nothing. Persia vanishing. Corrupted from within. We can stop it, Sargon. We can build a world free of deceit, lies, human weaknesses. Help me save Persia. Give me your powers.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
No.
He's looking kind of beat up.
I am time and space. I am creation.
You're definitely not. One hell of an ego.
Create a new, perfect empire. Varum! Varum, no! You You should have joined me instead, Sargon.
Well, he did turn off gravity, it seems.
Varum destroyed everything. Mount Carve, Persepolis. There is nothing left. No immortals. No one. Only the void remains.
Feels like there should be voice acting and there isn't.
Mighty Simorg, you were the one gifting me life time and time again. Why did you choose me rather than the others?
Which others, they exist only in your eyes. I only see one man before me.
I'm not sure I understand.
These are your doubts, that one, your anger.
They are always with me. I can't defeat them.
I defeat them, this one your strength, another your wisdom. All are your allies, all are fragments of a future sun. He who accepts the universe becomes the universe, be the universe.
What if it's too late? I don't exist anymore. I couldn't stop Varum.
Wise man does not need an enemy to prove his strength.
Varum is not my enemy. I can still save him.
Follow your path, Sargon. Crossroads of time. Can't go that way. I really thought we'd just be going right into a final boss fight, but doesn't seem quite that. I am really kind of hoping there's some sort of tie-in to the Sands of Time. God Varum. Oh god, he really went Super Saiyan.
Be the first to witness the birth of a new world.
He's got golden hair.
Sargon.
Varum, you are mistaken. The world you have in mind cannot exist.
I am the one and only, the creator. A new world is not up for debate. It manifests itself for all.
Here we go. The fireballs. Wow, I am hitting him hard.
I am equal to a god. This is my sacred duty.
I'm still going to be very surprised if he doesn't have a second health bar at least. Hell, maybe even 3. What is this doing? I don't like it. Okay, so I need to put a revert point to get out. It's 1 health bar. Any reverse time. You son of a bitch.
You cannot defeat a god, Sargon.
I can't join you either.
Okay, this is more what I expected. Jesus. Crash Lizard. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Jesus. What were you playing today? Oh, Mass Effect. Yeah, how was it? How's Mass Effect 2 going? We are fighting the final boss fight of this game. That's what I assume is the final boss fight. Oh, you finished 2. Nice.
Perfect empire awaits.
Ah, damn. I need this. All that in.
Witness my true
Can't portal it. And he rewinds time again.
You are resisting the inevitable.
No, this is my path. This is the only way.
Shit. I'm not sure how to deal with that. Oh, I'm about to die. Yep. Fuck. Yeah, 3 is really good, you know, besides the ending. 3 actually is a really good multiplayer component too, but I have no idea if that still functions with the Mass Effect collection.
The name of creation.
Shit. I don't think I can do this either way. I didn't even know it was included, Pulu. They had a DLC thing that fixed it?
Can't join you either.
Yeah, I gotta play Andromeda eventually as well. Still got my physical copy of it. I really don't know how to avoid that.
This is my sacred duty.
Oh, the big beam. Ooh. Yeah, that was bad. Damn it, I thought I could finish it. Who was your favorite character from 2, Trash Lizard? I'm curious.
No.
I know you were a Garrus fan.
This is the only way.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out, Pulu. Jesus. That's a lot of fireballs to avoid. I really don't know how to avoid that attack, though.
Perfect empire awaits. Witness my true strength. A world reborn.
Shit. Yeah, that's the parry. Damn it, I thought I could do it. Me with no health, no healing. It's still not over.
You will give me what's mine.
Ow.
It's over.
Really is just a DBZ fight. The down thrust move, the real him doesn't go down immediately.
I'm here to save you from yourself.
Uh-oh. Ultra Instinct activated. Yeah, because now I'm all buffed up. I-frame through everything. Oh, and I got constant beams now, too. Oh my god. Got it. Ended with the parry, maybe?
Learn to sail, I will, Skyward.
True warrior needs no weapon.
It's your actions that matter.
Then I wish to be where we immortals are friends again.
Main quest complete. Defeat the God Prince.
You were right, Sargon. The Simorg's powers were never ours.
It is the end.
And how you prevent this from happening to help young Varum go all the way back in time and stop the original king from being usurped. That's pretty much all you could do, right? That was the event that kind of kicked this all into motion. I thought it was going to be gameplay for a moment there, like we're going to have an escape. This is a Metroid game or something. Hmm? Okay. Kind of looked like the world being reborn.
Here is Prince Hassan. The Immortals have succeeded.
What's going on? History will remember you. May our paths cross again.
Your Majesty.
He knows he isn't the rightful heir.
Not anymore.
Sargon, you brought back the Simorg, a triumph worthy of a king.
I need no praise. My blades served the crown, but in Mount Kaf, they were bloodied with the truth. Orod, Menelaus, Rajin, Anahita, Varum. All dead now.
A small price to pay to secure my bloodline.
"30 years ago, King Darius was murdered. I'll let you confess that story."
Sargon?
As if she would.
Sargon!
Still like it's possible he's her actual son. Yeah, I kind of saw that too, Pulu. Could just be bugging out. It's Ubisoft. Get this man a bath. I think some of that's dirt and some of that is just his body deteriorating because he's got too much god power in him. Oh? Was the old man the Simurgh? Oh, guess that's it. Good Metroidvania. I will definitely say that much for it. The most fun I've had with an Ubisoft game in a long time. Really good combat. Still got some of that Ubisoft jank. Weird, like, executives getting their claws in to mess up design that clearly could have been better, but well put together world, really good platforming. Some of the best combat I've seen, especially like melee combat in a Metroidvania. Most Metroidvanias are shooters, like Metroid, ranged weapons, not about the melee. This was all very satisfying. Some good boss fights. All the boss fights were fun. None of them were very hard. I do think some of that was some of the build that I put together. And it was just all about the aerial damage. Yeah, I think so too, Pulu. I don't expect there to be another ending, even with the whole world, the word wall complete. I do think there might be more to the story with that. I really think it's possible that Sargon was the original child, the third son that was swapped out. And some of that stuff may confirm that, but I don't see it changing the ending. It would be easy. I just don't see it actually being a thing. This is, again, Ubisoft. They only had so much of a budget. Game apparently did not sell very well either. I was reading into that a little bit yesterday. I saw people on Twitter talking about it, that it only sold like 300,000 copies. It's kind of sad. This branch of Ubisoft deserves some acknowledgement for this, and the Rayman Origin games are incredible platformers. Those music levels are phenomenal. I need to figure out what team this is, where they're located. This is the team at Ubisoft that is going to make the games I actually want to play at this point. Yeah, you're not wrong, Pulu. I think that is very much what happened with this game, is that they were hoping, like, they probably wanted to make a Metroidvania. And the executives at Ubisoft thought they could make it sell better if they attached the Prince of Persia name to it. So before it got into deep development, they kind of pushed that. And we got this game. It still was a good story. It came together fairly well. Characters were fine. I think Metroidvanias always sell low. Yeah. Certainly comparison to other genres and, you know, if you're not Nintendo. Metroid Dread sold pretty well. And I'm sure if we ever get a Metroid Prime 4, it will probably sell well. I suspect better than Dread because it's going to be a 3D game. There's just definitely a taint against anything that has like a retro feel. Because this is a 2D game. A side scroller. There's a subset of gamers that just will not buy anything that doesn't seem all about being as modern as possible. Incredible visuals, AAA production values, 3D, you know. This had a low budget. That is obvious. It still looks pretty good, and there was a lot of effort put into the cutscenes and visuals themselves, but it's all about the art style. There's no logic with the way Nintendo works anyway, Pulu. Dread definitely sold well enough for another Metroid to come soon, but it could have sold 30 million copies and it wouldn't matter. They make things when they feel like making things. Yeah, I will agree with that, Hulu. I think they kind of just ran out of buttons to some degree. Like clicking the right stick to do the dimension swapping does not feel good. It's not a natural movement to go from that to do that from the face buttons, because all that does is move the camera around. Like, I get the emphasis. They were trying to make you use your traversal time powers more in combat than most games would make you. So I appreciate the idea, but some of it didn't work that well. Yeah, the Chakram has a lot of different amulets and stuff related to it that would have made it better in combat, like explosions at the Chakram being a thing. Like you could press Y. There was an amulet that would make it so you could press Y wherever the Chakram currently was. It would cause an explosion. But the fact that it's a charging ability just made me never want to use it in combat. I don't like standing still for that long to have to charge something in this style of game. With the bow on right stick, yeah, they could have done that. Like a twin stick shooter kind of thing where you just flick it in the direction you want to fire. Like flick, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I could have done that. Those production babies. There was some creativity here, though. Like I said, definitely the most creative thing I've seen from Ubisoft in a while. It seems like this team is the team at Ubisoft that gets to do that stuff. Just hope it continues with this game not necessarily selling that well. Yeah, it was very tedious to set up the recall in boss fights. And it's usually like so many of those really tough platforming sections, it's something you could only generally realize after it's happened once. So a lot of that recall usage was trial and error. You couldn't ever really do it on reaction, because you have to set up the recall position ahead of time. Oh. More cutscene. I didn't expect that.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of Varum.
What? So the young Varum still exists? Okay. However that works. Time travel bullshit. All right, good. They do let me load up. If I decide to go back and complete more of this, it definitely will be off stream. That is the end of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I mean, if you like Metroidvanias, you know, anything like Symphony of the Night, Hollow Knight, any of the Metroid games, you will enjoy this. It is a very good game. It's got its jank. What AAA game doesn't? This is still technically AAA. This is not an indie title or anything like that. Just lower budget. Guess that thing you could typically call AA, but made by a AAA developer. Yeah, I agree, Pulu. They would have gotten in trouble with Riot. Oh, did you, Bard? You got some ideas for your game? That's awesome. Yeah, there was some creative mechanics in this. I do like a lot of it. It wasn't just like copying everything that we've seen in every other Metroidvania. There was some real originality.